Ever wonder if the oils you cook with every day could be quietly speeding up how fast your body ages? It sounds dramatic, but there's real debate around seed oils and their role in inflammation, which is closely tied to aging. If you're pouring vegetable, soybean, or corn oil into your meals thinking it's healthy, you might want to take a second look. Let's break down what the science actually says and how to make smarter choices without overcomplicating your diet. Excess consumption of certain seed oils can promote chronic inflammation that accelerates aging. When you regularly consume oils high in omega-6 fatty acids, like soybean, corn, or sunflower oil, your body can shift toward a more inflammatory state, especially if those fats aren't balanced with enough omega-3s. Inflammation itself isn't always bad, it's part of healing. But when it becomes chronic and low-grade, it quietly damages tissues over time. That damage shows up as joint stiffness, dull skin, fatigue, and even faster cellular aging. Think about how often these oils sneak into your meals, from fried foods to packaged snacks and even salad dressings. It adds up quickly without you realizing it. Over months and years, that constant exposure can nudge your body into a state where it's always slightly inflamed. A practical step you can take is to start reading labels and notice how often these oils appear. You don't have to eliminate them overnight, but reducing processed foods and swapping in more stable fats like olive oil or avocado oil can make a difference. Also, balancing your diet with omega-3, rich foods like fish, walnuts, or flax seeds helps counteract that inflammatory effect. Aging isn't just about time passing, it's about how your body handles stress and damage. By lowering chronic inflammation, you're essentially slowing down one of the key drivers of biological aging. Highly processed seed oils are prone to oxidation, creating compounds that damage cells and speed up aging. These oils are often extracted using high heat and chemical solvents, and then they're exposed to light and air during storage and cooking. That combination makes them unstable, meaning they can easily oxidize. When you consume oxidized fats, your body has to deal with molecules that can damage cell membranes, proteins, and even DNA. This kind of damage is closely linked to faster aging and increased risk of chronic disease. You might not notice it immediately, but over time, it contributes to things like wrinkles, reduced energy, and slower recovery. Think about repeatedly heating oil for frying or eating foods that have been sitting on shelves for months. Those are prime examples of where oxidation can happen. One simple shift is to choose oils that are more stable, especially for cooking at higher temperatures. For example, olive oil for medium heat or avocado oil for higher heat cooking. Also, try to store oils in cool, dark places and avoid reusing cooking oil. Freshness matters more than most people realize. By reducing your intake of oxidized fats, you're lowering the internal wear and tear on your body, which directly supports healthier aging. An imbalance of omega-6 to omega-3 fats from seed oils can disrupt cellular repair and longevity pathways. Your body relies on a delicate balance between these two types of fats to regulate inflammation, cell signaling, and repair processes. Historically, humans consumed these fats in a more balanced ratio, but modern diets heavily favor omega-6 fats, largely because of the widespread use of seed oils. When omega-6 intake dominates, it can interfere with how your cells repair themselves and respond to stress. Over time, this imbalance can weaken your body's ability to maintain healthy tissues and slow down aging processes. You might experience this as slower healing, more inflammation, or even subtle changes in skin and energy levels. The good news is that restoring balance doesn't require extreme measures. Start by increasing your intake of omega-3, rich foods like fatty fish, chia seeds, and walnuts, while gradually cutting back on heavily processed foods that contain seed oils. Even small shifts, like choosing whole foods over packaged snacks, can help. It's not about demonizing one type of fat, but about restoring the balance your body was designed to function with. Supporting that balance helps your cells repair more efficiently, which is a key part of staying healthier and aging more slowly. Frequent intake of seed oils may impair mitochondrial function, reducing energy and accelerating biological aging. Mitochondria are often called the powerhouses of your cells because they produce the energy your body needs to function. When these structures are exposed to excessive inflammatory and oxidized fats, their efficiency can decline. That means your cells produce less energy and more waste, which contributes to fatigue and faster aging at a cellular level. You might notice this as feeling tired even when you've had enough sleep, or struggling to recover after exercise. Over time, poor mitochondrial function is linked to many age-related conditions. One practical way to support your mitochondria is by being mindful of the quality of fats you consume. Prioritize whole food sources of fat, like nuts, seeds, avocados, and minimally processed oils. Also, combining a better fat intake with regular physical activity can boost mitochondrial health significantly. Even simple habits like walking, strength training, and getting enough sleep can help your cells function more efficiently. The goal isn't perfection. It's reducing the daily burden on your mitochondria so they can do their job properly. When your cells have more energy and less stress, your body is better equipped to maintain itself over time. Replacing heavily processed seed oils with more stable, nutrient-rich fats can support healthier aging and longevity. One of the most effective ways to protect your long-term health isn't just removing something, it's replacing it with something better. Instead of relying on highly processed seed oils for cooking and meals, you can choose fats that are more stable and offer additional nutrients. Options like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and even small amounts of butter or ghee provide a different fatty acid profile and are less prone to oxidation when used properly. These fats also often come with beneficial compounds, like antioxidants, that help protect your cells from damage. A simple starting point is your kitchen. Look at what oils you use daily and consider swapping them one at a time. For example, use olive oil for salads and low to medium heat cooking, and avocado oil for higher heat. When eating out or buying packaged foods, you won't always have control, and that's okay. But being more intentional at home can still make a meaningful difference. Over time, these small changes reduce your exposure to inflammatory and oxidized fats while increasing your intake of protective nutrients. Aging is influenced by thousands of tiny choices repeated daily, and choosing better fats is one of those simple but powerful adjustments that can support your body for years to come.